Peace and love reflections. It's your girl, Porsha the Poet, and you are tuned in to ArtIzLifeTV.
Porsha the Poet, what's good with you?
Yo, what's up with you, bro? I'm feeling amazing. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Welcome to ArtIzLifeTV, first female, which is not a surprise because you are the first lady of art gang. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it comes together real well.
Everything is abundantly flowing. I'm feeling amazing.
True that.
Yes.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Ready for this lyrical healing session tonight.
Exactly.
You already know. Come get this healing.
Let's get it. So,
I'm Charlotte, born and raised.
Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised. What part of Charlotte?
East side, north side, just really all over, honestly. I'm a Sagittarius. I don't really have a place. I'm just everywhere.
Most definitely.
Growing up in Charlotte, I really feel a little bit secluded. I feel like I'm in a little box compared to the rest of the world.
Right.
Compared to the rest of the universe. Growing up in Charlotte just makes me feel a little bit boxed in, but me and artists like yourself and the rest of the art gang has just exposed me to the rest of what Charlotte actually has to offer in the art gang and just being a creative.
You know, at this point, Porsha the Poet, the hottest up and coming poet that I know, like you'll come up from the time you started. You know, I think, did we start around the same time when we at C4 Black? So wow, so it's like, you know, so it's like you was just now diving back in, or you was just, or that was just
diving in.
Word? True that. What does it feel like when you go from performing at other people's shows to now having your very own platform?
The transition from being a poet, performer, and then hosting my own show is just amazing. It's incredible. I sometimes even question how amazing it is being able to be a part of an actual live healing session and actually influence and promote the healings of others through art, poetry, expression. It feels amazing hosting my own show, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity. Lyrical healing basically came from the fact of I used to go and perform every week because I needed that release. Performing was my escape from reality. It was my way of healing myself. So lyrical healing speaks for itself. You come, you spit, you rap, you sing, you dance, you do poetry, you write, you paint. It's all a form of lyrical expression, and the healing part comes when you release. We release together and we heal each other. The best part is having control over the atmosphere.
Exactly, that's a good answer. People
walk in and feel a big ass hug when they come into lyrical healing. So being able to express that through art is just the best part of having my own platform.
Because once you told me you had the show, I already knew that you was gonna have a tremendous crowd. Cause like, you know, you built your face up as a poet over time. Like I just knew once you got it, that it was gonna be a success. Like, what's that feeling like when you know that you got all these supporters that you really obtained and, you know, grew with one another, just linking with other poets, going to different shows? What's that like to see that you have a huge following like that comes out every week and supports you, and they want to come to the show and see what you got next? What's that like?
I give much gratitude to everybody that comes out and that is a part of the lyrical healing expression. Just being able to have full control over the atmosphere once again is an amazing feeling, and I'm just grateful.
So for the ones who don't know, tell them real quick where the show is and what day, what time.
Oh yeah, Lyrical Healing is every second and fourth Thursday of the month. It's at the Grill Social Lounge on North Tryon. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at _Porsha, Porsha the Poet, and I post, I promote all of that. Hit my inbox if you're interested in performing and expressing any kind of gifts. Wow. The biggest challenge being a poet is still being human. The biggest challenge being a poet is still dealing with everyday life. Still having anxiety, getting up on stage. I'm nervous every time. People just think I got it all down pat, but really I be shitting in my drawers up there on stage, trying to help heal everybody. But that would most definitely be it for me.
We know you're a poet, you got the music side, which is dope. I was watching your story the other day and seeing you in the studio with somebody. Like, what was that? You was on the track with somebody?
Yeah, I'm actually...
I seen the little sneak peek. I was, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Troll, you know what I'm saying? Snooping.
Right, I'm actually collaborating with another spoken word poet named Lonnie Davis. The song is called War. And we got a whole live video set that I'm basically directing, where we're gonna be reenacting World War III. I mean, World War III hasn't happened yet, but we all know what's to come. So the video is basically about war, and we're going to be promoting the rebirth and unity within each other.
True that. What was your reaction initially once you seen the revamp of Better Days? Because everyone loves that one. That's what it was supposed to be. Whoa, just talk about that real quick. Just seeing the new version versus the old version.
The new version was like an evolution. It showed our evolution together and how we have grown spiritually together and collectively and individually. The energy in that video and the new revamp is dope. Y'all go check that out. It's on YouTube. Better Days, Artist Life, Trey Mack, and Porsha The Poet.
Sorry, you gotta say why though. Better Days are still standing. Me personally, I say Better Days is a classic. I'm gonna go with Better Days. Still standing. It's still its own thing. But I think Better Days is, you know, for me, that's my personal answer. Better Days. What's yours?
I'm gonna go ahead and balance it out with you. They both classics, legendary, but I would say still standing.
How come?
Because we all collectively played a big major role in getting that filmed and done and taking our time out and just coming up with innovative ideas in order to make the video flow naturally. And actually that song in itself is just so empowering, and it just stands for everything we stand for.
Still standing.
Still standing.
Also art game, man, just being multi-talented. That's what the whole ArtIzLifeTV, the TV head, it just stands for being multi-talented, being able to do more than one thing, being able to tap into all your talents, man. So yeah, I can definitely. It's only been 3 months in, we're in March. What you got planned for the rest of the year? What you got coming?
Woo! The rest of the year or the rest of my life? I got my whole life planned out, you know what I mean? I'm still evolving, I'm still developing, I'm still finding myself. But for 2019, I'm going to be publishing my second book. It's going to be called Manifest. My second published book will be titled Manifest, a poetic book of dreams. I'm gonna leave y'all a little snippet of that. It's basically gonna be a book of me manifesting my life, because everything that I write comes to life. Everything that I speak comes to life as well. So I'm gonna write a poetic book of nothing but manifestations for me, my team, my family, and my friends, and I'm gonna watch it all come to life. My first published book is titled Mask Off, Reflections of My Spiritual Awakening. It's actually a poetic journey through who I was, who I am, and who I'm becoming spiritually as a woman, and just growing as an artist and being able to develop my spirituality. So y'all can definitely check this book out on Amazon, and also it's on smithpublishingllc.com. And also I keep copies in hand, not trap books all day.
At the shows.
Mask Off, Reflections of My Spiritual Awakening.
So
the main thing that I wanted people to take away from Mask Off was the fact that we are wearing several different masks. And in order to unfold your true self, you gotta peel back those pieces of the onion. You have to research, you have to find the true power within yourself so that you can become your full potential and so that you can be all that you can be.
Good answer, man. So, in conclusion, who is Porsha the Poet to you? Because you got Porsha, you know, the human being, Porsha Douglas, right? Porsha Douglas? You got Porsha Harris Douglas, then you have Porsha the Poet, which is who everybody else know. A lot of people, like me personally, I know Porsha the Poet and Porsha Harris Douglas on both sides. But for the people who don't get to, you know, enjoy you on a more personal level, who is Porsha Harris Douglas versus Porsha the Poet? To be simply in depth, my sun sign is a Sagittarius and my moon sign is a Taurus, which means that on the outside I'm a Sag and on the inside I'm that stubborn Taurus. I'm pretty much a house body. I enjoy creating and the arts and things like that, but I'm very introverted into myself, but also I can project my energy onto other people. I'm just trying to find myself on this spiritual journey, you know what I mean? I'm human, I'm not perfect. I'm just learning each and every day. Looking for a better way to love myself and unfold those things within. True that. Now who's Porsha the Poet?
Porsha the Poet is a hungry, starving artist out here. I'm talking about I quit jobs every few months. It's just not for me. I'm just really meant to be out here expressing myself artistically. And like you see, I'm flowing on this beat that ain't even there. So you feel me? Porsha the Poet is just an artist. I'm a creator. You know what I mean? Art game.
Art game. What's art game to you? What does art game mean to you?
Art game is the platform for all creative artists to come together collectively and support each other and build each other up on every level possibly. I mean, spiritually, emotionally, artistically. We are just a team of genuine individuals and we gonna make it. I mean, we manifest together, we work together, we play hard, and most importantly, we create. You know what I mean? It's all love. Art Gang is a movement. Art Gang is
worldwide.
worldwide.
It's
Art
worldwide.
Gang is a
They don't get that it's worldwide, but
worldwide.
it is dope that when we say that name, that they think of us, that the clique, and you know, our like individual clique, like our clique. You know what I'm saying? That's dope that they think of us, cause you know we been promoting it and yelling it since we got together. Like, cause I was like, what should we call our group? Art Gang, bro. It's like,
Art Gang.
you know what I'm saying? Porsha the Poet, appreciate you sliding through. This won't be the first and last time. This is the first lady of Art Gang, the original first lady, first female artist. Had to get you up here. It's a pleasure.
Peace and
And we gonna see y'all at this show tonight. You know it's going down. You don't want to miss it. Lyrical healing. Let's get it, man. We out. Porsha the Poet. Appreciate you coming through.
peace. Much love, bro.
3, go.
Peace and love. Reflections. It's your. Oh wait, I'm gonna do it over.
Nah, you good.
All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Peace and love, reflections. It's your girl, Porsha the Poet. You are tuned in to ArtIzLifeTV Studios. My name is Porsha the Poet. I am a poet. I'm a part of Art Gang. Just in here doing my thing. I do music, entrepreneurship. I have a book titled Mask Off, Reflections of My Spiritual Awakening. I also like to write. I also like to rap. Everything that's Art Gang material, you can call my name for it. Peace.